Welcome back for today's Farm and Ranch News. Looking to our headlines, Wednesday morning, rancher Marty Smith, president of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, sent a letter directly to President Trump requesting the government act quickly to investigate the striking disparity in the cattle markets amid the current COVID-19 crisis and following the packing plant fire in Holcomb, Kansas last August.
What we are asking the president to do is to support with rest of the administration, with USDA, and we've asked also Department of Justice to look at the disparity in prices. We're seeing, of course, very low prices for cattle. At the same time, we're seeing higher prices for boxed beef.
NCBA is also calling on an investigation into the disparity between those boxed beef prices and the cattle prices in the futures and cash markets.
Certainly the cattle futures have not been reflective of real market conditions. And so we're seeing prices that have dropped significantly, even though a lot of times the cash market has stayed quite a bit higher. Certainly that's a market that today is controlled more by, almost entirely by speculators, and doesn't have any real bearing on the cattle market. Yet it's affecting what we as producers are getting for our cattle.
Smith asked President Trump to direct USDA to expand the ongoing investigation into market activity after last fall's fire that occurred at a Holcomb, Kansas Tyson beef processing plant, and to also include current market volatility in the wake of COVID-19.
We're just really trying to push for this investigation to move toward a conclusion. Hopefully with this, it will get speeded up and we'll see something relatively soon of USDA and perhaps even out of the Justice Department.
Now, Smith hopes what information comes of the market investigation will be used to work towards updating cattle markets to ensure they are equipped to function within today's market realities to benefit the nation's cattle producers. We'll be right back. Back today, now that the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act is law, the Montana Farm Bureau Federation is urging USDA to ensure struggling cattle producers receive enough assistance to help make up for the significant losses they have endured due to COVID-19.
The money, they fully refunded the Commodity Credit Corporation with about $14 billion. They have the ability to borrow some money, so that gives them about $23 billion to use for the Class 1 commodities. Then they set aside $9.5 billion for livestock and farmers market type things, but primarily livestock, which normally doesn't qualify for any of the commodity relief plans.
Farm Bureau is working directly with the Secretary of Agriculture to figure out just how exactly that funding will be distributed and how much to livestock producers.
And he's well aware of what's hurting on the farm. We just look forward to that money coming. Of course, we just want markets that are fair. We don't necessarily need government money, but we do need some help right now because things are so upside down.
Farm Bureau is also asking USDA to investigate any price manipulation that may be occurring in the cattle industry as well. That's our Farm and Ranch News. Have a great day, everyone.